So what we're doing is developing a novel ingredient, which is a protein source for aquafeed. And this is done through the fermentation of a natural bacteria consuming a methanol source as its feedstock. We're based in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and we've been developing this over the last number of years. And right now, this project is a massive boost for us to be able to take this through our innovation pipeline and closer to commercialization. So the three key areas that we're working on in this project is continued R&D and developing a scalable, cost-effective, and safe ingredient that we can bring to aquaculture customers. We're doing that in collaboration with the Versuren Center, who's a longtime scaling partner of ours, going from 100-liter, 1,000-liter through the 10,000-liter scale to bring this full to commercialization. We're also working with KGK Scientific, which is a consulting group that's helping us develop safe practices and regulatory processes to bring this to market. The other area is collaborating on feed trials and continuing to do R&D with customers. We're creating a very customer-centric product. We're very grateful to Cook Aquaculture, who's a longtime collaborator of ours, and continue to do work with them, as well as Onda, who's a world-class research facility in Prince Edward Island that has led a lot of our Atlantic salmon trials over the last number of years. Lastly, we're tremendously grateful to Neptune Properties, which is led by Al McPhee, who has a deep commitment to use Nova Scotia assets to create Nova Scotia success stories and create opportunity here. And part of this project is evaluating a facility in Dartmouth to be able to use that and see if that can fit to be able to bring and scale our product to market in the next 2 years. So tremendous thank you to the Ocean Supercluster for helping us continue to grow and contribute to an opportunity to create healthier oceans through responsible aquaculture. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna, and the whole DeNova team. This project is a great example of the power of collaboration and the opportunity for innovation in sustainable food production as the world's demand for protein continues to grow. Next, I would like to introduce the Cleaner, Smoother Natural Ship Bearings project. This new project is bringing a century-old Canadian tradition back to life with modern engineering. This initiative will reinvent lignum vitae wood stern tube bearings, a durable, naturally lubricated material once used in marine application, to meet today's maritime demands for performance, efficiency, and sustainability. Designed for vessels over 40 feet, the new high-performance water-lubricated wood bearings offer significant benefits over conventional metal and synthetic composites, including reduced wear and failure rates, elimination of oil discharge, and fuel efficiency gains, supporting both economic and environmental performance. This project is led by Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario-based Hydrotech in partnership with Canadian Maritime Engineering Limited from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. With a total project value of $4.5 million, Canada's Ocean Supercluster is contributing $1.8 million, with the remaining funds coming from the project consortium. I would now like to invite Stephen Denicourt to the stage to say a few words. Thank you.
Hi, I just wanted to say a quick hello to everybody and just see all the faces of all the partners, and thank you all for being part of that project. At Hydrotech, we're going to be providing the wooden bearings, the PFAS material bearing actually. That's the keywords on what we will be developing here. So Hydrotech is working in the hydro industries for about 25 years. And the goal of that project here is actually to adapt our turbine bearings towards the marine industries. So that will offer an alternative to all the synthetic kind of plastic bearings that are right now having PFAS. So I think that's about it. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. We're going to be also collaborating with CME on all the installation and developing the instrumentation that goes on our vessels. That's about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. I would now like to introduce the Enhancing Aquaculture Productivity with Environmental Genomics project. This new project will bring cutting-edge environmental genomics technology to the forefront of Canada's $1.3 billion salmon aquaculture industry, aiming to address two critical challenges. One, improving environmental stewardship, particularly in relation to assessing biodiversity, and two, enhancing pathogen detection and mitigation efforts. The project is led by St. John's, Newfoundland-based ED&A Tech in partnership with Maui in Campbell River, BC. With a total project value of $2.9 million, Canada's Ocean Supercluster is investing $944,800, with the remaining balance of funds coming from the project consortium. This collaboration will reinforce the long-term viability of aquaculture industry, supporting economic stability, environmental responsibility, and meaningful community involvement, all while growing Canada's position as a leader in aquaculture innovation, strengthening our global competitiveness, and building a more resilient ocean economy. I would now like to invite COO Steve Barrett of ED&A Tech to the stage to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, gang, and first of all, thank you to Canada's Ocean Supercluster. We've been a long-term partner. We were one of the first projects, and I have to say, they've really made a difference for us as a company, and I think for Canada. One of the unexpected benefits that we've had from being a partner and a member of the Ocean Supercluster is the networking and collaboration with people whom we had never even dreamed of connecting with, in particular Indigenous nations and communities, and we've learned so much from them. And also industrial partners and government. So kudos to OSC, you guys are rocking it, it's amazing, thank you. One of our strategies has been to focus on customers, large industrial customers, one of whom is Movi. Actually in Norway they call it Movi. The world's largest aquaculture company. As a result of the vision that Movi had, in particular, a couple of scientists, Alex and Mia, what could we do with eDNA to really boost our company, boost our production, and also reduce our costs? So with that, we've gone arm in arm with Movi and also with Indigenous nations in BC to really put our arms around the science in this industry. And this is going to be a made in St. John's, Newfoundland, exportable global product. And we look forward to many years of collaboration with our OSC partners and also with Indigenous partners and our friends at Movi. So any questions, feel free to grab me. But I'd just like to say gratitude again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Steve. The project is a great example of cross-country collaboration that drives ocean innovation that the OSC loves to support. Next, I'd like to introduce the Maritime Emergency Response Systems project. This is a pilot project that will enhance Canada's maritime emergency preparedness and response through the development of an AI-powered system that integrates real-time data, analytics, and coordination tools. Designed for scalability, this solution has a strong commercial potential across emergency services and the broader maritime industry, aiming to improve safety, resilience, and operational efficiency in ocean-related activities. This project is led by Halifax-based B-Side in partnership with Resolve HD and Canadian Emergency Services Collaborative Innovation Lab. With a total project value of $1.4 million, Canada's Ocean Supercluster is contributing $727,500, with the remaining balance of funds coming from Project Consortium. I would now like to invite Chris Kroll, CEO and co-founder of Resolve HD, to the stage to tell you more about the project. Thank you.
Good morning, folks. It's a pleasure to be here. Jen, Sophie, the entire Ocean Supercluster team, we're thrilled to have this opportunity. Resolve HD focuses on something called data interoperability. Some of you in the room may be familiar with what that is, but simply put, it's making different data from different sets and different stacks work together in the way that intuitively we would want to see it work. We had been working on developing an emergency response incident management type software that can ingest audio, other data sets, and help to reduce cognitive load in the moment when an emergency response occurs. And then also provide quality review afterwards and something called a post-incident assessment. We look at the potential of our ocean economy, and the ocean is not for the faint of heart. The risks faced by first responders on land are only amplified and more dramatic at sea. If we want to realize the potential of our ocean economy, people need to be able to work in the oceans more safely. So with the support of the Ocean Supercluster, partnering with Cecil, and a number of other partners on this project. We are taking that technology, adapting it, and evolving it to provide a solution that leverages AI, a little bit of natural language processing, to provide quicker response, better incident assessment, and make working in the oceans just a little bit safer. Thank you again for your support. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Thank you, Chris, and the whole project team. It's great to work with you guys. This project really exemplifies the power of AI to drive meaningful impact across sectors. Finally, I would like to introduce the Uncrewed Surface Vehicle Enhanced Offshore Fishing Project. This project aims to modernize and improve the collection of crucial benthic habitat data to support sustainability of Canada's commercial bottom fishing industry using cutting-edge USVs. These USVs, equipped with new R2 sonic sensor technology, will be deployed and retrieved during active trawling and dredging operations, improving the feasibility and cost-effectiveness of data collection. This project is led by Lunenburg, Nova Scotia-based ABCO in partnership with Clearwater Seafoods. With a total project value of $1.1 million, Canada's Ocean Supercluster is investing $459,200, with the remaining balance of funding coming from the project consortium. Accessibility of hydrographic surveys and ecosystem data benefits both the fishing industry and the broader ecosystem. This improves our understanding of habitats with fishery population dynamics while allowing the industry to further reduce its bottom footprint. I would now like to invite Colin Ross from ABCO to speak more about the project. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Colin Ross. Is that a little loud? I probably don't need the mic. Marine Project Lead at ABCO Industries, and I'm joined here today by James Mosier, Director of Harvest Science at Clearwater Seafoods. Together, we're excited to introduce a forward-looking project that's helping shape the future of sustainable fishing, uncrewed operations in the offshore clam fishery, which is what I had. You guys had a different title that I liked a lot better, so we'll stick with that one. It's a partnership between ABCO, Clearwater, and Dalhousie University, supported by Canada's Ocean Supercluster. This $1.1 million initiative is designed to modernize how we collect and use benthic habitat data, which is critical for the sustainability of Canada's commercial bottom fishing industry. In Atlantic Canada, benthic shellfish, like clams and scallops, account for over $3 billion in value, yet only a small fraction of the sea floor is mapped with sufficient resolution to support sustainable management. This project will test and develop the use of uncrewed surface vessels, or USVs, to map the seafloor, targeting shellfish habitats with high-resolution sonar. These data sets, once processed, will be used directly in harvest planning and can also be integrated into the latest fishery stock models to improve population assessments. This approach offers significant economic and operational benefits and opens the door to new business opportunities for applying these technologies across other fisheries and industries. We're also investing in people, training retired captains as USV pilots and hiring recent graduates for data analysis roles. It's a win for innovation, sustainability, and rural economic development. On behalf of ABCO, Clearwater, we'd like to thank Canada's Ocean Supercluster and all our partners. We're excited to lead this work and share its impact in the months ahead. Thank you.
Thanks, Colin, and thanks, Sophie. I want to thank you all for being here. I think one of the biggest things to think about is the fact that all of these projects had massive collaboration. And one of the reasons why as the Ocean Supercluster exists is to help create those relationships, to build networks, to help communities, but also to help de-risk that investment a tiny bit more. And so I think part of this too is I'm hoping that a lot of these things may have gone forward, but because of this co-investment, these really great innovations can come to fruition here in Canada. And so we're really excited to see all of these great projects. And of course, we're always looking for more. So anyone who isn't currently a member, you can join. It's free online. Just log on to the OSC website and you'll find a little quick form to fill out. The second thing that's really important is Ambition 2035. If you visit ambition2035.ca, you'll find all the information about what that ocean potential and growth we have here in our ocean economy can actually come to fruition by 2035. That was mixed up and didn't make sense. You know what I mean. We are going to get there. And thanks very much, all of our partners, members, government people, academia, all the people I see here in the audience. We're really excited that you joined us today, and we're really excited for these projects. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of the H2O conference, and congratulations to all of these project teams.